Beneath the surface of our oceans exists a world humans were never meant to see. A place where sunlight dies, pressure crushes, and life becomes almost alien. We've sent rovers to Mars. We've mapped distant galaxies. Yet more than 80% of the deep ocean remains unexplored. In fact, we know more about the surface of the moon than what lives just 6,000 feet below our own oceans. As we descend, the first thing to vanish is light. At the surface, the ocean is alive with color. Sunlight fuels plankton. Plankton feeds fish, and entire ecosystems thrive. But below 200 meters, the light fades. We enter the twilight zone. Here, photosynthesis ends. No plants, no forests, only a slow rain of dead particles drifting down from above. Scientists call it marine snow. To us, it looks like dust. To the creatures here, it is life itself. And these creatures are unlike anything on land. Many are nearly transparent. The glass squid drifts like a ghost. The glass octopus is almost invisible, except for its eyes. Transparency may be camouflage, or a way to save energy in a world where food is scarce. Others take a different approach. They glow. Through a chemical reaction called bioluminescence, animals produce their own light. Flashing signals, glowing patterns, living lanterns in the dark. But this light isn't decoration. It's a weapon. Some use it to attract prey, some to find mates, and some to disappear. The firefly squid lights up its belly to match the faint glow from above, erasing its shadow. This trick, called counter-illumination, makes predators look straight through it. Every night, something incredible happens here. Billions of animals rise toward the surface to feed under cover of darkness, then sink back down at dawn. This is the largest migration on Earth. Discovered only during World War II, when sonar operators thought they were seeing a moving ocean floor. It wasn't land, it was life. Below 1 kilometer, sunlight disappears completely. We enter the midnight zone. This is eternal night. Freezing temperatures, crushing pressure. Yet evolution becomes even more extreme. The dragonfish produces red bioluminescence, a color invisible to most deep-sea creatures. It hunts with a private flashlight only it can see. Some fish are covered in ultra-black skin, absorbing nearly all light. Even a submarine spotlight can barely reveal them. And then there's the anglerfish. The female uses a glowing lure to attract prey, but her reproduction is even stranger. The male permanently fuses into her body, becoming nothing more than a source of sperm. One of the most extreme adaptations in nature. 4 kilometers down, we reach the abyssal plain. A vast desert of mud covering more than half the planet. Food is rare. Life is slow. Some animals grow enormous giant isopods the size of dogs, colossal squids lurking in darkness. Why deep-sea gigantism exists remains a mystery. When a whale falls to this depth, it becomes an oasis. An entire ecosystem feeds on a single carcass for decades. Some creatures survive on almost nothing. The vampire squid doesn't hunt it, collects marine snow. Even in oxygen-poor waters, it thrives. And deeper still lie the trenches. The Hadal Zone, Earth's deepest scars. Nearly 11,000 meters down, pressure is more than 1,000 times what we experience at the surface. Yet life survives. Fragile snailfish live at the very bottom, their bodies specially adapted to withstand the crushing force. Shrimp-like amphipods swarm the trench floorsome, even found with plastic inside their bodies. At hydrothermal vents, life abandons sunlight entirely. Microbes feed on chemicals from the Earth's crust. Entire ecosystems run on chemistry, not photosynthesis. 2. These places change how we think about life itself. If organisms can survive here, could life exist in the oceans of distant moons like Europa or Enceladus? Despite all we've learned, the deep sea remains largely unknown. Every dive reveals new species, new adaptations, new mysteries. It reminds us that Earth still holds worlds waiting to be discovered, hidden in darkness, shaped by pressure, and far stranger than fiction.